my name is Terry. I go by the name Mindful Recycle on my YouTube channel and in my eBay store. I like to go to estate sales and garage sales and find things inexpensive and flip them on eBay for a profit. Today I'm going to show you what I sold in about the last 3 to 5 days. And I'm not going to show you all of the things. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I think you may find while you're outsourcing. So also I wanted to let everybody know that I have had a trip planned for over a year now. My husband and I were going to go on our 30-year anniversary to Thailand last year, but then COVID kind of got weird again and we didn't do it last year. So now we're going for our 31st anniversary and we're leaving at the end of January and we're going for the whole month of February. I've never been on a vacation for that long. So we have a couple places planned. We're going to stay in Bangkok and then to go to Chiang Mai. And then after that, we are just leaving it open and just going to decide when we get there. We plan on hanging out in the water, just relaxing. We plan on going to a lot of night markets. Of course, we're going to visit some temples. So we are just super, super excited to go somewhere warm. And one of my favorite foods is Thai food. So anyway, that's enough about that. I will show you what I have sold, starting with this first item. I picked these up probably well over a year ago. These are cassettes. The artist is from France. I don't know who they are. And so I paid $1 each for these and they sold for $21. I just picked this martial arts book up this weekend. I got it listed last night for $99 and it sold by the time I woke up this morning. It is signed inside. I did see one other sold comp for $99 with the book being signed, so I figured that was a good price. I have in the past found vintage martial art books and have sold them for close to the same amount of money. So when you're out looking, look at the books, like I always tell you. Definitely check out any martial art books. I don't know if they have to be vintage or not, but the ones I have sold have been. I sold this little figure, Christmas figure from Germany very quickly. I've only had it listed for a couple of weeks. I listed it after Christmas and I think I was asking $79. I was kind of high on all the other comps and somebody offered me $55 and I accepted. I only paid $5 for this and this one is not in perfect shape. She is actually missing one of her angel wings and I definitely cannot pronounce the name of who made this, but you can see it right here in my screenshot. So I do have more little wooden ornaments from this same maker that I need to get listed. So if you saw my Star Wars video where I took my GoPro and I picked up a whole bunch of Star Wars items, this person had probably thousands of Star Wars. So this is one of the items that I picked up. And I did an average price for everything, which was $5.40 for each item. And this one sold for $32. And so this is a episode series. And I think I have 2 or 3 left now, but the other 2, I believe, sold for more than this. They were all over the place, even though they were a set. People were selling them individually. And I think I actually sold one that was maybe $75. So this one was a lower one, but still happy with the sale. This is a hot wire foam cutter. So I guess this metal part heats up really hot and you could cut through styrofoam. It is one of the items that I bought from my hobby shop buyout. So I probably have $2 or $3 into this and it sold for $24. I'm sure by now you're probably tired of hearing about the Hallmark, so I will just go through these few that I just sold very quickly. This one is actually a Carlton, and I think this one is from the 60s, and look at how cute she is. These are not complete, so I had this little paper on the first photo, but he still paid $79 for this one, $91 for this one, and $50 for this. So Carlton is another one to look out for if it's vintage. Then here are three more. These items were actually in a box, so I have less than $1 into all of these because they were all just combined in a box, and I did pay $1 for each box. So this one sold for $26. It kind of looks like a Holly Hobby to me, but I don't know. And it didn't say Hallmark on it anywhere. Usually there's a watermark on it. So in the listing, I just put Hallmark ? And it still sold 26 bucks. And then again, this one is not complete, doesn't have the box or anything. Look at how cute she is sitting at the desk. And this one got bid up to $80. This one wasn't super valuable. I ended up paying $5 for this one, and it sold for $17.49. Really easy to list, so no big deal. No huge profit, but I'm all right with that. And they are HP ink cartridges. So this Mr. Christmas carousel is in perfect working condition. I don't know if it was ever used, and it works great. I have two of these, are identical, and nobody purchased either one of them through the holidays, so maybe I had them listed a little too high. So some of the things in my store are on a sale for 30% off, so I just sold this one at 30% off, and so they got it for $69, and I paid $10 for this one. I purchased this at a garage sale when our town was having the community sale, and I think she wanted $40 or $50 for this, and I talked her down to $25, which was still really high for a garage sale, but she wasn't budging any more than that, and I knew I would make a profit off it. So it is on sale right now also, so they did get a discount, but I still sold it for $88. And this is a Breyer horse. It's a newer one. The older ones can go for quite a bit of money. So keep your eyes open for Breyer horses. So the next item are these little Cabbage Patch Dolls outfits. All three of them I had lotted together. I purchased these at an estate sale probably well over a year ago. I paid $5 each for them, and I sold all three of them for $110. So my next item is this Suncor stereo generator. I think it's used for testing equipment. And I purchased at the same sale a tube tester, an old, you know, the old tubes that are in electronics, a tube tester. And I've had them both listed and both sitting on top of each other on my inventory for about 4 or 5 months and no interest. Last week, I ended up selling the tube tester, and this week I ended up selling this item. Came from the same sale, no interest, and then they sell within probably days of each other. Totally different buyer. So does that ever happen to you? I swear I sometimes see something in my inventory when I'm looking for something else that has been there for 2 or 3 years, and I pull it out and I'm like, oh, I forgot I had this. Throw it back in there and it sells later that day or the next day. It's so funny how that happens sometimes. I've heard that that happens to other people. So I think we just need to start touching all of our stuff and it'll sell. So anyway, this one I paid $10 for, and it sold for $150. So this Department 56, I purchased it at that big sale that I bought all that Department 56 at. If you haven't seen that video, you should check it out. I paid $18.25 for this, and it sold for $170. I had sent out an offer for $155 to the 6 or 8 watchers that were on it. Somebody replied back and asked if they could have it for $150 shipped. So they wanted me to pay for shipping. I replied back and I said, how about $140 and you pay for shipping? And then I didn't hear back. The next day, she messaged me back and said that $35 for shipping is way too high. She was way over on the East Coast from me. So I messaged her back and said a good portion of that is her state tax, that I can't make my shipping any lower Didn't hear back from her. After the offer expired, she ended up paying $170 for it and full shipping price. I'm not sure why she did that. She could have reached out to me and said, hey, I will pay the shipping. Can I still have that price? I would have given it to her. Okay, so my last item that I've already shipped out are these prints. These aren't the exact ones because I purchased 3 sets of these. So I purchased 6 altogether from a garage sale. And I paid $1 for each one. The first set I sold were this color with this background, and they were the boy and the girl dancing. And I sold the first one for $100, I don't know, a couple months ago. And now I have sold this set with the blue background for $75.50. And I think I have these listed for $99, although I think I'm running a sale right now. So if somebody gets it, they'll probably get it for that same price, $75.50. So keep your eyes out for these mid-century modern little prints. They do really well. And then that is it for today. I am going to try to make a few extra videos so I can still put out a video every week while I'm gone. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that, the thumbs up if you like this video, and hit that bell if you want a notification when my next video comes out. And I will see you on the next video.